Great day, guys. Let me wait for Andy to come online. Hey,
Hey,
what's his handle?
oh no.
I'm so hungry. I haven't ate all day.
Hmm?
Let me see if I can find them under Real Estate Shark or something like that.
It's real estate dot shark.
Joshua?
Yeah.
Joshua Jennings. Okay. Proficient Cuts said, "Hey Andy."
What's up? What's up? So we waiting on somebody now. We supposed to be doing the live with real estate shark. He do real estate too. So basically trying to see if you gonna come on. And then we just gonna start talking to you again.
Um, they're gonna talk about real estate and there's gonna be some credit in there. So if you guys know, actually just share this live with 3 people and then drop a money bag in the comments.
That you got the book somewhere around you?
For
Gigi?
me? No, I don't have it.
Need to find a topic, something just to talk about.
It's
One of the steps out the book.
it's in my luggage.
Anybody got any questions right quick?
Where are you guys from? He's Has anybody gone through the boot camp yet? No, it's what's good, Gigi and Andy. Atlanta. I'm just down the street from you. Dr. Clean Power Wash,
Ohio, Chicago.
Chicago.
Is that a new construction you're going to? Not today. I'm at the park walking.
California, Dallas. Chancey's online. It's saying that he's not able to join.
What? That what he said?
Well, that's what Instagram tells me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got us on here now, so we just gotta
Life
keep
is just.
working.
Do you guys have any real estate questions? Any credit questions?
Life is a dream. Life, what you make it. It's like the choices you make in life determines the life.
DMV,
Tell
but in West Virginia.
them what we had to do today, Gigi.
What do you?
Um,
What you mean? I mean, I did a lot of stuff. What are you talking about?
I just had to do. I had to practice what I preach today, and invest in myself today. Well, invest in us.
Yeah, so we've been hustling, trying to find somebody to run ads for Andy and then basically do like the automatic emails. And it's just been a struggle. Just as simple as finding somebody to record the events for Andy. So today he and if y'all don't know, Andy's cheap. So today we finally found somebody to do everything for him, and that's just I look forward to seeing where Andy ends up at.
How much was it?
8,500.
Right. And you know I didn't want to click that button, but
It doesn't. Yeah. It's no joke.
once to get to that next level, I had to do what I got to do. That's the only way. Like you got to invest in yourself to get the new levels. So
Yeah.
we had to push that button today, but it was hard. I had to think about it a couple times. All right, Gigi, what you think, Gigi?
He called me. He called me right after we were done talking. I was already excited.
I know. I already know what time it is. Now I got to cut the check. You were happier than me.
I really was. And so now what we're looking for is somebody to do his taxes so he can keep that million in his pocket. Cut the check. Chancey said, cut the check. Let's
Yeah.
bring Chancey. You want to come online so you can talk about the boot camp?
Chauncey went to the boot camp?
That's Charles, right?
Oh, that's the one. That's the one that don't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, put him on. Let's get him talking. Send him a request.
Charles. Let me see. All right. Y'all don't have any real estate questions, any credit card questions, credit report questions. Y'all don't have high utilization, charge-offs, collections.
Y'all know about the ADU? Y'all know about the ADU gang? Anybody know what the ADU is? You sent the request for him to come on?
Yeah, to Chauncey, I just sent the request to you.
Might not even push
He declined it.
it.
What? BB2537 wants to know. Chauncey,
Yeah.
well, jump online. You say you got a question. Jump online. Yeah, one of the hardest things, he said he's driving. One of the hardest things for me to do was to jump online, to jump on, do any type of social media, anything. So what I did in order to get through that, Andy basically had to tell me to stop, is I started doing lives with Andy, and then jumping online by myself was just weird. So because it was uncomfortable for me, I started doing it every day just to challenge myself. So now I'm to the point where, I mean, I can just jump online. Even though it still feels weird, I don't have a problem doing it. So yeah, I just got to do stuff that makes you uncomfortable.
All right. Well, ADU, that's an accessory dwelling unit. That's like we doing those now. If you got a lot, it could be your house you already living in. If it's bigger than like 4,500 square foot, it's maybe a possibility that you can put another house in back of it or apartment garage. It have to be smaller than the front house, but you can put apartment up top and the garage at the bottom. That's what we're doing down here now, because a lot of people, they was taught like, everybody say to go buy, when you buy your first property, go buy a duplex or a triplex so you can live in one and rent out the other one. Let that one pay for the main one you're living in. You be living for free. We doing that same thing, but we building them. We building the house in the front, building the ADU in the back, the apartment garage. And then you could live in the back or you could live in the front, rent out the other one and have that one pay for the whole mortgage. So it's like you'd be living for free. And then the apartment garage in the back, you can convert that garage into another unit. So basically it'd be like you got a triplex. And all this is done on a single family lot. Like it ain't gotta be zoned commercial, it ain't gotta be zoned for a duplex. It can be zoned for a single family. And then you just gotta go in there and ask them about doing an accessory dwelling unit.
Mm-hmm.
They'll let you put it on there. You gotta just be 4,500 square feet, 45 feet across the front, and 100 across the back. and you'll be eligible to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you could get you a duplex or a triplex out of one lot. And it don't got to be, it could be a lot, a house that you already live in with a big backyard that you're doing nothing with. It's a possibility you can get it done with that.
How do you find your workers, Andy?
I pull up the job sites, catch people working on jobs. Like I ride by like new construction projects. I go by there, pull over, I go talk to the people, get there, get their information. And when I get their information, I just ask them for more people. And I just built my list like that. Those are the best people that I had by building a list like that from other people.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to say, well, all the talk about sweeps lately and credit repair companies getting charged. What's your thoughts?
I'm gonna talk about that. I don't do anything illegal, right? I do not look good in orange. I don't do anything illegal. I don't do anything that's gonna compromise myself, my family, or the people that I'm helping. Everything I do is I use the FCRA, which is law. So if you're working with me, there's no reason to be fearful that I don't know that something's gonna happen to you or myself. What? And I know you guys are talking about the lady in Texas. What she was doing is she was making police reports, and that's what she was submitting to the credit bureaus. I don't do police reports.
So still making everybody say that they had got defrauded,
Mm-hmm.
but their credit card or whatever they got, they disputed it and say they was getting defrauded, so they made a false police report, and that's what got her in trouble.
Yeah.
Manipulated the police department, what they said.
Gigi, do you have a credit boot camp too? So I have an LLC challenge. We just ended it on this past Saturday, and I do have a program where I basically teach you guys how to take advantage of your credit cards. Is that what you're asking about, or what credit boot camp? Like, can you amplify on your question? Are trailers still good nowadays? I heard they were dying. Are you talking about authorized users? Um, when you're getting authorized users on your report, some lenders don't even acknowledge that you have an authorized user on your account. So when I'm working with my people, I ask them to add primary accounts and not so much authorized user accounts. We only do that to boost the score if you need it. Oh, Miss Keisha is on the line. Do you guys have any other questions? Sorry, we were expecting somebody else to jump online.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, to learn to leverage and to learn to do what you do. Yes, ma'am. We just so initially and I think I'm still gonna do it. I have a monthly LLC challenge. And basically, I challenge you guys to incorporate, meaning start a business within 48 hours. And people have been able to do it. I just got off the phone with one today. I hope she actually jumps online. And the reason for that is because you can build business credit. And if you build business credit, you're essentially able to transfer that credit down to your children, your children's children. If you put the LLC under a trust, right, where if you just get personal credit and you pass away, you can't pass down.
Keisha said, I knew that's no. I should have known this was a setup. You tried to send Keisha a request to come on?
Who's that? Miss Keisha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she said that.
What? Hold on, Miss Keisha. Don't go anywhere.
Chauncey said my score is fine. It's just these damn inquiries. She said, I know.
I think she might have jumped off.
She did. She said no. You didn't see that now, yeah?
No, I didn't.
She said she knew that was a setup.
Yeah. Um. Oh, she's there. Request to hop online, Miss Keisha.
The room is full.
KMBB1. Let's see. KMB.
So basically, what y'all went over and y'all what was the when you did your boot your challenge? What you seen? What was the most questions you had? Like, what was the most challenging thing people were going through?
Actually doing it because it's a lot of information that I'm giving within that hour, and they were just not doing it, or they had more. I think if they would have jumped into the VIP and they were able to answer the questions, then it would have been easier than just doing the general admission.
Okay, well in the VIP, what was the question most asked?
The like what to set up first. So we go over the virtual address, the company telephone number, the toll-free number. We go over why we need to use a registered agent, a virtual address, where to incorporate what states, all about privacy and protection. So we go over that.
Why do you need a registered agent? What is a registered agent?
So if, let's say that I'm your tenant, Andy. Miss Keisha, can you hop online, please? I can't find you. Like you're incognito when I try to add you. Request to get added to the live. Basically, Andy, if like you're renting me one of your properties and I see that you're making millions of dollars, and I've been telling you that the crack on the floor going into the house is making me trip, and you end up you don't fix it, but every time I walk in the same or over the crack, I trip. I can essentially fall down and break my back or my arm, and then that takes me out of work for I don't know, months, right?
Right.
So now I'm telling you that in order for me to be able to sustain the lifestyle that I had is going to take me $100,000 to live the life. So I'm gonna go after you and get $100,000 per month. Now, what I'm gonna do is if you don't want to give me that money, I'm obviously gonna sue you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to court. And after the court, let's say, well, for one, the court documents are going to be sent to the registered agent. But let's say that you piss me off and the court ends up saying that no, she's only going to get $10 per month. So now if I Google your number or your company name, or even your name, I can get the address to where you live at. So now I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I get $100,000 worth of your crap. Meaning I can egg your house, I can break your doors, I can do whatever it is that that I want to do because now I know where you live. Where if you have the registered agent, I don't know where you live. So now you keep your family safe from crazy people, from weirdos.
So basically, having a registered agent, you hide where you live. You incognito.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, but you gave the long version. We didn't go to school that long. We need the short version.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how to get Miss Keisha on the line.
She
She's not.
ain't trying to get on here. You can't get on.
She's out of control. She's saying, really? Yeah, so essentially that's what we go over. We're going to incorporate a business within 48 hours, and then you can start building business credit, and then pass. That's how essentially you're able to transfer generational wealth down to your kids.
All right. So with me today at one of the properties, I had the framers over there framing. We were short wood, so I had to go grab like 20 more pieces of plywood. And then what they did, they looked in the columns on the porch of the house, and there was only cement on one side of it. On both of the columns, it's like two sides on each column. One side had cement in it that they filled it with cement. The other side they didn't. So what they had to do, they had to get some bags of cement that was already there, mix it, and just pour it in there, and just let that sit. So they didn't finish my porch today. They're gonna do that tomorrow, but it's just all because of a hiccup of just missing that somebody forgot they poured half of the column instead of the whole column. So that set me back a day on getting my framing done. The framing supposed to have been done today. So they should be able to knock it out tomorrow. But just something that you gotta look at. You gotta check everything that these people do. Cause other than that you would have never knew. Well, I would have never knew if they would have never told me. But they checked it before they put the wood up there. Cause they put the wood up there, it would have been a possibility that the columns could have failed without no cement inside. The cement just hold them together, keep them standing strong, keep them standing up. So that's something that went on in my life today. That's what I had to handle.
Miss Keisha, try again. The next challenge, Shark World, is going to be on the 10th, I believe. I have so many days come up. If you jump on my profile, you'll see on there.
So when they lead the challenge, what they lead, what should they have when they lead the challenge? They should have an LLC, right?
No, you don't have to have an LLC, so you don't even need to know
Oh,
what.
I'm saying they should be able to, when you're getting in the challenge, your whole goal is to make an LLC while you're in the challenge, right?
Right.
So when they lead the challenge, they should have an LLC.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they should know how to work it, know how to do the tiers, and start
You're,
getting the money from putting it to work, put it together, right?
yes, sir. You'll know about the tiers. You'll know how to start the business credit. Um, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get Miss Keisha on here. Miss Keisha, try again. I removed you as a moderator. I don't know why. I don't know why IG doesn't like me. I have. What can I do with high utilization? Do you have any cushion available? Like, do you have any other cards in which you're able to add, or how much cushion do you have available between the limit and the balances?
If they do have cushion, then what?
You can transfer your money from one card to another. And you just have to pay it down by the statement date.
And if you don't have cushion, then what?
Then I can remove the high utilization cards from your report.
And cushion means you have other cards to
Yeah.
transfer with. So if you got other cards, you can move the money back and forth with each card to hide the utilization. If you ain't got more cards, then the only thing you can do is just take it off your credit report and just keep paying on it off your credit report.
Yeah.
But be on there messing up your credit.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing to a lot of clients. If they have high utilization and they don't have any available balance on other cards, then I remove the cards, and that helps the score. It bumps the score up, and then now you're able to apply for high limit cards, and then you're essentially able to transfer that money over to the cards that are open. Jack Jello, what's your question? Hi Gigi, me and Mika was on your page earlier. We don't see where we can sign up for your class on August. Oh, is it 15th and 16th? That I we did see where to sign up. If you hop on my profile, it's the first link on the top. I think it's pink. Has the price of the boot camp gone up officially?
Yes, it has. It went up Saturday. So it's now $6,500. Everybody that was foot draggers, it don't went up. You gotta pay an extra $1,500. If it lived up to Gigi, it would have been an extra $2,500.
I've been trying to get it this year, guys. Eventually, I'll get it to where he bumps up the price. The value he gives at the boot camp is, if you guys calculate the amount of money, if you just follow the steps, you can get $100,000 in profit. All right. So to me, selling that information for $6,500 is just insane. But that's how much he loves you guys.
Y'all seen that Y'all been following my page. Y'all seen where that lot, I told you the lady, I got a new lot that I got from the city. And the lady next door, she got half of her gate, well, some of her gate, probably 8 foot of her gate on my side. So I just did my plans for that. I had the blueprint drew up. I use my same plan from all my drawings. I'm just doing this one frame instead of block. So it took me like basically 3 days to get my drawings done. So now they was turned in a day. So people be asking like, how long does it take for you to get your drawings and your permitting from the city? By me using my same plans, it took me 3 days to get them. Most people are gonna take like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks to get the drawings back. For me, I got them back in 3 days. Now I'm finna put them in, and I'm finna go ahead and wait to get that permit for that lot so I can start building on that. Cause I got that from the city, and they gave me like a year to start building on it, or else they'll take it back. So I'm finna get the building on it. But it just lets you know that when you got everything lined up, you got everything, keep everything the same after the first time, it'll move, everything will move easier and faster. You got somebody down there say, yeah, right, now I'm waiting 6 weeks for drawings. Gotta come to the boot camp, get our people.
Are you going to ask them to move the gate?
I asked them, we gonna dig that gate up, but yeah, I'm gonna ask them at first. But that's gonna be like right on my foundation gonna be right there on that gate line. So they ain't gonna have no choice but to move it. Or either the Bobcat will.
How will you get a lot from the city?
Down here they got a program. They give away different lots that they took from people for people that's gonna build on them. For builders, they give it to builders, but you gotta be building when they give it to you, you gotta build within a year when they give it to you. So it's called lot disposition. So basically they had 10 lots on this last round, and I ended up getting one of the lots that they had. Like you get them 3 lots that 3 choices that you'll take on the lots. So I gave them 3 choices, and I ended up getting one of them. You can't pick which one you get. They give you which one they want to give you. So that's how I got that from the city. And had to pay them $10 a month. So $120. I gave them the whole 120 for the whole year.
How you get? Actually, it's my first build. It's my first build though in Fort Pierce, Florida. That's a guy that's taking him 6 weeks to get the plans back or the drawings.
What part of Florida?
Fort Pierce.
Oh, what about it? What's the question?
Oh no, he's the one that said it was taking him 6 weeks to get the drawings back.
Yeah, Fort Pierce.
Mm-hmm. Strictly hustling. Andy, how do you get lots that are owned by a church?
Go talk to the church owner, I guess. It don't. Whoever owns it, all depends on who owns it. Usually the church owners own it, so you got to go to the church people and just talk to them about getting it.
Mm-hmm.
They usually own lots all around the church. If you go, it's a church in the area. The people in the preacher probably own all them lots that they be parking in. They usually be owning them lots because people in the neighborhood be giving them to them or selling them to them.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to get them, just got to go talk to them, see if they'll sell it to you. And for the guy that you say was in Fort Pierce, and been waiting 6 weeks, what he need to do is he could be calling the city, call down to the city, and just keep bugging them about like when it's gonna be done. Cause when the homeowner call, usually they'll move faster. Cause if the GC call, they usually know that they GC, they don't really move fast for them. But when the homeowners call, they actually move a little faster. So all they got to do is just call her, and it may help it move. So they might just have them sitting. Yeah, they might just have them sitting there in one of the phases, and it ain't moving, and they might not even be paying attention to it. So you just got to call down there and check up on it.
Yeah. What's y'all's credit score? Drop the score in your comments. In the comments. Y'all own it. Y'all own the score. Don't be don't be don't be scared or embarrassed.
No,
How do
or
you
what?
find your lots, Andy?
Huh?
How do you find your lots?
Either drive for dollars or cold calling, or I have some wholesalers be selling me some.
Mm-hmm.
It be different ways, but those are the best ways to find lots. To me, is driving for dollars, riding by lots, finding the owner of the lot, and sending them a letter or either a text message saying you want to buy it. That's the best way to do it because you have less competition doing it that way compared to trying to get something on the market.
Mm-hmm. Flawless braids. What are you doing with your 725? Request to come on the live. Mid fives, I know you're trying to get your score up. I am equity. What are you guys in? Andy,
Huh?
he's asking, what are you guys in?
What I mean? What you mean? What I mean?
He does real estate. He builds
Uh,
houses.
yeah, we build real estate, we build houses, build careers, and we just learned that we built a relationship, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. But we build everything. We build dreams, we build houses, we build your life for you.
You're out of control. It's not official yet. Oh, no way. I'm so red too. I feel
The flawless braids, you sent her request to get on?
I'm gonna send it flawless braids. Let me find out what you guys are doing. I'm trying to see what you guys are doing with these high credit scores. I'm trying to see what you guys are doing with these Miss high credit scores. Run.
Hi. How are
This is
you?
Miss Keisha.
Hey, Andy. How are you?
I'm okay, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
So
That's good.
Miss Keisha signed up for the boot camp. She's coming in September. She also went through the LLC challenge, so she's set.
I'm waiting for my corporation number as we speak. Like I should have it tomorrow.
So tell me, Miss Keisha, what you feel about the challenge? Was it challenging?
It was actually not necessarily challenging because I'm very familiar with that. It's just making myself accountable and doing it. So doing all the things that you suggested prior to getting the corporation was huge information that I think was so vital that if people skip over that step, they're going to be spinning their wheels. You got to do all the steps of getting the virtual address, the phone number, the 800 number, just taking care of all those steps was huge for me. So I got that all knocked out within 24 hours. Then I applied for my corporation, but it was down. The upload the documents was down. And so they took my money this morning. So I called and she said, "Oh, you should have your number tomorrow." So if I get my number tomorrow, I'm hitting up Granger, Uline. I'm going for it. I'm going head first.
Talking about. So what's one of the benefits, Miss Keisha, aside from that? What's one of the benefits of incorporating that you learned from the boot camp that you did not, I mean the challenge?
You can hide your personal utilization on your business and you have unlimited access to credit cards if your credit score is good. And so it's just things that we don't know, and you have so much information. Everybody on this live, Andy and Miss Gigi is the truth. Please utilize their services. They're worth their weight in gold.
So what made you sign up for the boot camp?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to sign up for the boot camp, but I had the fear of the unknown.
Wait,
and so
Miss Keisha, hold up. Let's back up. Remember that conversation we had about 2 months ago?
which one? We had a lot.
Was it with him 500? It was with you, right?
Say it again.
It was with you that I spoke to about him 500.
Yes, it
All right,
was.
so let's talk about that.
I don't know if I want to talk about that on the live.
So to summarize it, Miss Keisha felt that all that was a scam. That it was just, it wasn't, it was a scam. And I called Andy and I told him, Miss Keisha feels this way about it. And I don't think she knows that we're part of RPX. I didn't tell you either. I
No,
just
you didn't tell me. And I heard you say it a couple of times and I was like, oops.
So then when you called me afterwards, I was surprised that you wanted to join the boot camp. And I called Andy and I said, Andy, Miss Keisha wants to join the boot camp. She's the one that didn't like hit 500.
Yeah.
Well, it's just that I'm an energy person. And so when I was watching, there were some things that I was skeptical about. And so I didn't pursue that. And then I always follow Erica. She be talking mad junk. And then she brought up Andy. And then I started following Andy. And then he mentioned you. And I started following you. And it's just something about you guys have authentic, genuine energy. And then, like I said, the experience with the ebook. I mean, I was like, I'm sold. I said, I'll just figure it out. Because if I don't do it now, when will I do it? And then it'll be $12,000 to go. You know what I mean?
What
So
happened
at what
with the ebook?
point do you just take a risk on yourself and bet on yourself?
Mm-hmm.
What happened with the ebook? They don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Miss Gigi was in the process of updating the price point.
So I was upping the price, guys.
Yes. So I got it at one price and I just knew, and I don't know why I screenshotted it. I screenshotted it. Sure enough, as soon as I went to pay for it, it was higher. So I reached out to Andy on Instagram, all this through Instagram. And I'm like, hey, Andy, I just bought the ebook. It said this and it charged me this. And he's like, okay, where's that at? And I had a picture. I sent it to him. He gave me my money back just like that. And I was like, you know what? He didn't have to do that. And he did it just out of good faith and goodwill. So I'm like, whatever he's involved in, I don't have a problem supporting it. So I got the ebook. I read the ebook. I was wowed by the ebook because it gives you step by step with information. And so he keeps talking about this boot camp. And I'm like, let me go down there and see what they're really talking about. So I'm just making myself be accountable because I'm afraid. I'm telling everybody, I am afraid, but I'm still going to move forward in spite of being afraid. What do I have to lose?
What are you afraid of?
Just the unknown. You know what I'm saying? But when you get in the room with like-minded people, I'm sure all of that changes.
Right.
And understanding, because you have information, but it doesn't come together until you get it in a sequential order for myself. And so I know just talking to you guys, my understanding has gotten heightened. So I just trust you guys' process. You've been doing it. You haven't failed. And if you fail, so what? You get back up, you know?
Yeah. Andy and I were just talking about that earlier because I don't know if you heard that he just dropped some money on for somebody to do ads and just like stuff that's gonna help him out, right? Mm-hmm. These are items, these are things that I've been trying to do, like the webinar. Miss Keisha, it's a program, right? I think go in step one, right? So I told Andy, I'm like, oh, this is hard. Like, I don't know how we're gonna do this. Talking about avatars and like this is, I'm like, this is hard, man. And we found somebody today that's gonna do it, but we're not asking questions like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? We're just waiting for him to tell us what we need to do so we can execute. No question about it.
Wow.
How much was that?
That was $8,500.
Right.
But you know what I learned from just watching you guys interact? When people are making money and they're believing themselves, they make a decision. They have a conversation, make a decision, and keep going. And I think for me, my biggest problem has always been procrastination. I get the information, it makes sense, but I don't move. And so that's why I'm holding myself accountable for this LLC challenge. I'm doing it. I don't care if nobody ever posts in that group. I'm going to post. And I'm going to keep them updated on my journey so they know that absolutely it can be done in 24 hours, but also there may be some setbacks and maybe it'll be 4 days instead of 24 hours or 48 hours.
Yeah, yeah. What type of people do you have around you? Are they people that they're in the position where you want to be at, or are they in a...
Absolutely not. The majority of the people that I deal with is family, and I've in the last couple of months, I've honed in on learning myself better and isolating myself from everybody because I want to go to a different level that they're not at.
Yeah. And that's just one of the conversations we had today, right? So Andy was gonna call me. Actually, he did call me right after we had the meeting with this guy, and he was. But I thought about it. I was already excited, dude, because in my head I had already signed up.
Okay, all right.
Do it, but because he heard me all excited, I don't think he really thought about it twice. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna pay him.
But you see how being around somebody who you trust and you have like-mindedness, that it's easier for you to make a decision versus when you're not?
Yeah.
Right. Makes a difference.
It makes all the difference in the world.
I was waiting for her. I'm like, what you think? She already talking about congratulations. I didn't even say I'm finna do it. She's like,
that's funny.
I'm happy for it. I'm like, God, dog. That means I gotta get it now.
That's awesome.
I said, Andy, you're about to make millions.
But the accountability partner, you guys are accountability to each other. So I love how it flows so natural, and just watching it play out online and on Instagram is like huge for my belief system. So I appreciate you guys because I believe that where the status that both of you guys are at, even though I know you love helping people, you don't have to do this because money's not the issue for you guys. So I'm grateful and I'm appreciative that I even ran into you guys because it's so difficult to find genuine people doing what they say that they're really doing when they're on Instagram. It's a whole lot of cap. Y'all ain't cap. Y'all the truth.
I appreciate that. You know what? And that's what I had told Andy. I'm like, listen, I do not know why I'm doing this challenge because I mean, I knew why, but at this, like, I created that group and I'm like, dang, maybe I put the settings to where nobody could put anything, make comments on the group, right? So then I told Andy, I'm like, oh no, I'm doing this. And then we hopped on the live and I told you guys, okay, this is how much I make. Like what I'm getting, nothing. Like I could live without it. And then after that is when y'all started making comments. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, I'm doing it for you guys.
Yeah, really? Because when you said the number, I'm like, she don't have to waste her time on us. Like, seriously. When you said that number, I was like, yeah, I don't. That's probably why I don't have that number. Because if I had that number, I wouldn't be dealing with y'all doing no challenge. I'd be going about my life somewhere on a beach. So I was like, I'm just thankful that you guys are okay with helping pull somebody up. It's amazing. I appreciate it.
And today, one of the ladies, Angela, we were gonna talk about credit, but she was so happy because she incorporated, and that just made my heart like.
Oh, that's awesome! She incorporated. Good for her.
Yeah, so
she needs to post it in the group though.
I know. And she asked me about the group, and I'm like, you know what? Just like I told you guys, like stuff that's too much for me, like adds too much to my plate, I pass it on to other people that want to do it. So I'm getting one of my VAs to be more active in the group, and that's
okay.
Perfect. Yeah, Miss Keisha. I did want to bring you online though because you were very hesitant at first, and then
absolutely. She's not lying, guys. She's telling you the truth. I was very hesitant and I said things, and I don't regret what I said, but I'm glad I'm moving forward and I feel comfortable and confident in my decision.
Yeah. So
thank you guys so much. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming online.
No problem. Enjoy your evening, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. World best stock trader. He's asking if we're dating. We're talking about somebody else that went to the boot camp. That's what he was talking about.
Hey, somebody put on there, are y'all dating?
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about somebody that went to the boot camp.
Huh?
I said, that's what I'm saying. We're talking about somebody else that went to the boot camp that might be in a relationship. It's not official yet.
It's not us.
People are thrown off by him 500 delivery, but he really is a good dude.
Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody don't understand him, you know. It is what it is. You know, everybody got their opinion about people. You can't go by other people's opinion. You got to go by your own. So you got to make that call.
Yeah. That so I was working on my credit my credit before I jumped into his program, and because all the people I was surrounded by people that had companies, and they were just making big moves. That's what made me start my own company. So just being in that environment.
Right. An environment that motivated you because you've seen a lot of people move. And that's how I met Gigi through that program. From both of us being signed up through that, and I had my inquiries, take all my inquiries off, and I had the churro, bought a bunch of cars, so I had a bunch of inquiries. Had her take them off. And after that, just started working together.
Yeah. Let's see. My guy charges $50 per month. I know what he's talking about. Um, what's the number? What's the number for what? Zoe Daddy. Strictly hustling. Absolutely. I already told Andy that he is my mentor. He is a real one. Flawless braids. Where do we purchase the boot camp? Flawless braids. You have a high credit score. Can you request to come on the live? I think I requested and you denied it.
You get the boot camp on my bio and on Instagram. So look on the go to my link tree, and you'll see the boot camp on there. If you just click on there.
Yeah. The link isn't. Yeah. Can't sign.
She coming to the boot camp too.
Mm-hmm. Um. Flawless braids. I requested you to come. Oh, he's saying I'm my son. Okay.
Say what?
She's nursing her son.
Uh,
The number. What number was Miss Keisha talking about?
put Boss Avenue on.
Boss Avenue. Let's see.
The number Miss Keisha was talking about.
Yeah.
What
What's
up,
up,
fam?
fam?
Hey,
I know.
What's
I was like,
going on, man?
What's good with you?
Man, I'm just chilling,
how are you?
looking at properties. I'm just looking at some properties today, man. Honestly, just came from
Tell
Very
looking at a
them,
few of them, man. Say what, brother?
you tell them
Yeah,
how when you came to the boot camp. Tell them what you got out the boot camp. He came to the last boot camp.
oh, man. The information that you get in the boot camp is invaluable, man, because you can read a book, you know what I mean, if you that type of learned person. But 95% of people, they need to be in a classroom setting so that they can get very detailed information that you wouldn't really get in the book. You know what I mean? It's like a professor when he might write out a book, but the book ain't gonna be as on point, and you can ask questions as in a live setting. You know what I mean? So that's number one off rip. That's one of the best things you can have by coming to the boot camp. The second thing is, man, you get your credit repair for free. Where they do that at? Man, where they do that at, man? We talking about credit repair. The value that they spending is credit repair alone. You know what I'm saying? In these days, I'm talking about real legitimate credit repair. Then you learn how to build off your card. Oh man, if it ain't 100 people in this next class in September, man, I don't know what the world coming to, bro. You know what I mean? When
I'm
they get with when they get with C notes and get their credit right, and then they come back around and get with you, and you get them the blueprint, it's over with. If you ain't eating like Doug Washington say, everybody eat, man. It's the same motto all the way around the family.
All the time.
All the time. You know, I'm always in your inbox.
Yes,
Asking questions. And that's invaluable. You know what I'm saying? Most people that got mentorships or boot camp, man, once you sign up, they give you you got limited access. You know what I mean?
Right.
So to have access, you know what I'm saying, the GG and you, bro, man, that's invaluable, man. You know what I'm saying? I encourage anybody. I'm in a lot of Zoom calls every night, so I'm always saying, hey man, did you fight Andy? And yeah, you know, he got the 100K play going. You know, so I'm always saying, I'm talking about with Dub. You know, I've been in there. You know, I be seeing you in there. So
Yeah.
you got a question, GG?
No, what I was gonna make a comment because we're talking to somebody that's gonna help Andy with the ads, right? 5 people in there. Andy's like, yeah. He said, no, we can't. I was like, yes, we can, Andy. We're gonna get 75 people in there. But in Andy's
Yeah,
like,
man.
and we have to
And
get the venue, we have to get a bigger bus, we have this, the other. Where in our reality, I'm the one that's like trying to put everything together. Like he's over there stressing about like getting a different venue. I'm like, well, we can do it. We're gonna get
yeah, it's a dynamic duo, man. You know, it's like hey, Scottie Pippen and Jordan, man. You know, you just get the range. You know how they go. And
Mhm.
then
Right.
another thing with Andy, like a lot of people don't give up this type of information. You know what I mean? A lot of people ain't getting up this type of information, man. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I got an uncle that do the same thing, man. That cat won't give you not one bit of information. You know
Right.
what I mean? And then now the things that I learned in the boot camp, I can hold these type of conversations to see if, you know, with guys that already been doing the same thing for 10, 20 years, I know plus, and now they worried about certain things that I can speak on. And that's just by coming to the boot camp, taking my notes, you know what I mean, and staying active in the community, listening, you know. So I don't know, man. You got to. I know if like I said, if it ain't 100 people in the 100K play with 100 people, man, signing up for boot camp in September, man, that's big.
Yeah, it is, but it's just hard to get 100 people to invest in themselves. A lot of people, especially like us, you know, we procrastinate a lot, and then we always say we'll catch the next one, we'll catch the next one, and it never happens. A lot of people don't when it's time to do it. A lot of people don't jump. A lot of people want to wait. You know, everybody be skeptical because there's so much junk going on around. So it'd be hard to try to fill this stuff up like that. It's hard to get us to believe in
All they need is the buddy packet, man. That's how I came in.
ourselves.
I came in on the buddy pack, man. They come in on the buddy pack. Go find you another dude that you be talking like you want to do something and put it in his ear. One thing about me and Ken, you know, we do a lot of things together, man. And he's like, yeah, man, let's just go jump in anything, man. You know, we weren't coming on no moral support stuff, neither. You know what I'm saying? We we came on that buddy packet, man, to get the game, man. And we got the game, you know what I mean? And it's extended family, you know what I mean? Cause that's like you said in one of your posts, man. You know, it ain't about how much money I got in my bank account. It's about how many people I can help. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do the same thing. So hopefully they catch on, man. You
All
know,
right.
Instagram full of scams, but one thing I know that 100K play ain't no scam.
Hey,
I know I know C notes dropping too. Hey man, this type
that's
of
what
credit
you got
repair
going
you ain't
on.
getting, man.
Don't you got a lot? Don't you got a lot you looking at? What's going on with that lot?
Oh yeah, the lot, right? What had happened with the lot? I told you I'm gonna be using that for some negotiation purposes because the neighbor got they over the borderline, so
Right.
they probably like maybe like 2 yards over, and then I was gonna do that build in the front, duplex in the back,
The ADU, yeah.
the storage unit in the back.
Yeah.
So
Apartment garage.
yeah, the apartment garage. So man,
So basically you
I
got one under contract.
yeah. See, they ain't say that, so I'm negotiating like I don't know what. See, I knew that before I got it because I got a little guy on my team that can look stuff up. And when he found that information, say, man, you can use that as a negotiation tactic. And I didn't want to lose this property because it's in a nice area and I know what I can get out of it. So what I did is actually I didn't buy the property outright. I just went and put down 25 on it. So if they don't negotiate, I just locked it in on the contract, 30-day contract. So
Right.
if they don't negotiate down on it, I'm gonna get my money back out of escrow.
How'd you find the lot?
Oh, I found a lot. I found that lot just by, like how I used to do in real estate, driving for dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And, but then I just got a with the information plug that you gave me. I spent $90 and got like 400 different listings with the one plug that you gave us. So that's another plus by coming into boot camp. It's just the connections. Don't why spend years trying to get connections or learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Then come in when you know what I'm saying, and it dropping the whole information package on. All you gotta do is apply. I
Mm-hmm.
Right.
jumped right on there. The dude done looked up he gave me a list of all the areas that I wanted to look over. So that's what I've been doing out today, riding around looking at some of them areas that he had sent me the list of all the properties and stuff.
Right. So basically, what he's
Yeah.
talking about is, I gave him a lead list. I gave him a connection with people that can give you lead list. Like you can tell them what kind you want. You can get like code enforcement. You can get probate. You can get whatever you want. But basically, I gave him that list. I gave everybody access to that, and now he putting it to use. A lot of people get the information and don't do nothing with it. A lot of people just information junkies. They want all the information, but they'll never put it to work. They the smartest people though. They know everything. They just don't
Yeah.
do nothing with it.
Yeah.
But he ain't one of them people. He wanted out here actually making moves with it. So he came to the boot camp. He got the game. Now you see it. He got a lot under contract. He's still looking at more lots. So he making the play. So he on his way to the 100K.
Yep.
So
I already went and got the land surveyed. I did, hey man, I follow you on Instagram, so I'm just watching. Okay, that's what Andy doing today. Well, let me do that down here today. I go to ride around. I pull up at I got 2 GCs already. I had a third one, but I'm just gonna stick with these two because they had nice prices. He told me a GC me
right.
for my he GC me for $800 on the project. So
So that's
I went,
good.
yeah, I went with that. Then I really didn't have to run around and look for no engineer and architect. You know what I mean? Andy gave me the plug on that, and that's who doing my architect design and engineering on my thing, man. So man, I ain't dropping names because you don't go to the class, you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the value that you're getting in there. You know, if they
Right.
watching you, all 20, what it is, there's so many people on here right now. All of them need to be in the class, man. All of them, if they ain't already
Hey,
been,
you gotta understand though. Some
they
people
ain't
just
already been.
watching. So
And
you can't expect everybody to jump. So
yeah,
it
they
is
ain't.
what
Yeah,
it is. You can't get
I
everybody
told.
to move. So everybody that's ready to get to that next level, it's like it's hard to get up. A lot of people don't know what to do with 100,000. They better know what to do with
They
5, 10,000. So if they get that 100, if they're ready, they're gonna blow it. So it ain't really for
Yep.
everybody. It's for the people that's really ready for it.
It's the people that's really ready.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing,
So
like you said, either you're gonna be a part of the building or they gonna keep building around you regardless if you part of it or not. So why not be a part of it?
right, you're just gonna keep watching. You're gonna see it around. You're gonna get built out the city. You're
Built
gonna
out the
keep seeing
city.
it. Everything gonna get expensive. You ain't gonna be able to afford nothing, and you're gonna have to go. Cause
We
everything done got
talking.
too expensive for it. If you would have been able to build your own while you there, you could hold your ground. You could be like, they got to build around you. It's like me,
We
everywhere I
talking.
go, you got to build around me. I ain't selling mine. You got to build around me. I ain't going nowhere. I'm building mine. I'm staying here. I'm staying to where I can afford it, and it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
Hey,
here with you. You ain't kicking me out.
that was one of the most important things too. Cause at first I came in with the mindset like how my uncle do stuff. That's what he do. He don't hold nothing. He just be selling. So I'm saying, yeah, me and Ken, we had a powwow. Went out, you know what I'm saying, and had lunch and stuff. We just powwow over the book, the ebook, and we were just talking, and we were like, man, bro, we ain't selling nothing. I said,
Right.
Andy said he ain't selling nothing. I see why. We ain't selling nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much where we at with it. We ain't gonna try to sell nothing at all.
It really don't make sense too when you could build it and you could go refi and get your money right back.
Right
What you
back,
selling
man.
for? To get your money back. and just keep repeating the process. And now you got equity growing every day, and you got income. So it's like you got a free property. So it
You
don't
got a
make no
free
sense.
profit.
It don't make no sense to sell it.
Man.
Are you and Ken building together, or are you guys are building separate?
Oh no, I'm gonna do a separate project myself, but me and Ken gonna do a lot of projects together. Cause, you know, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. You know what I mean? And we learned a lot of things like the pairing. You know what I'm saying? Ken is a credit repair specialist, like C notes. So you know what I mean. You know me, I be want to deal with just strictly funding, and another thing, like I've been in credit repair space for a minute, and I had to go in Gigi, holler at Gigi, you know what I'm saying? Because you
You
can
know,
help other people, you
I'm
know
gonna
what I
tell you,
mean, bro?
I sent a screenshot of your message to Andy. I'm like, doesn't this dude do credit repair?
Yeah, cause I've been boxing around with Chase for a minute. I'm tired of boxing with them. I'm tired of boxing with them, you know. So, like I say, you can help a lot of clients. You know what I mean? Like me in my space, I got like about 70, and all my people, I'm just looking to get them right. So, cause the funding is my thing, you know, that's just like my field for my percentage purpose. That's why I say it's so big to come into the boot camp, and if your credit ain't right, to get your credit done for free, man, where they do that at? Where they
Right.
wait, where they gonna give you that type of value? And I'm telling you, bro, I done spent like literally, like you, Andy, you know what type of rooms that I get in, because that's a
Right.
lot of things that you had discussed that I like. People don't want to pay to get in the room; they go to worry about the price and don't understand the value and the assets. Like I met some good, genuine people in that class, man, that I still contact, not just outside our screen that we got, our
Yeah.
family screen we got. Man, I contact them people on the, you know, in their personal space and see what's going on. So they motivate me, and every time I see something come up in the screen, especially with Ron, I just chopped it up with Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just chopped it up with Ron about the little stick lot.
Yeah. Ron the one building in Arizona, building the houses in Arizona.
Yeah, Billy. And that was the thing, like you had said, man. You come here and you got so many people that ain't even from, we in Florida, so a lot of the time, bro, it'll be the people from around you that you got to get from around to go in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Florida, I mean, what we had about 50 people in there learning, and none of them people really were from.
Majority of them out of state.
I was
Mm-hmm.
trying to. I was trying to.
That's how
Now
it be.
this, I
It be
drove
like,
to the lot, bro, so they can see.
yeah.
What's up? I had drove to the lot so they can see.
That's the one you got under contract.
Yeah, this the one I got under contract right here. So
Awesome.
So
so
what
that,
gate? What gate? The white gate, the one that was over too far.
yeah, this gate right here is. He came a little too far over on me, man. He supposed to been. I mean, and then it's funny thing. I actually know the guy, but I ain't know he stayed here. He an
Yeah.
older guy. I knew him like probably like 20 years ago. I hadn't seen him, but when they pulled the paperwork up, I was like, oh man. So yeah, I just want to ride out to the spot, man, and let them see like this for real over here in the boot camp. What you learning? And it take action. You don't
Right.
spend your money. Come down there playing, man. Spend your money. Get your buddy pack. Get your buddy pack, man, and then become part of the family. Have access to Andy and Gigi, and get them, man. So I thought I'd just ride out to the property real fast.
That's
So y'all,
awesome.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Yeah. See,
y'all
the
know it.
thing about the boot camp, it was like so many people there, and the thing is, everybody was making moves. Like everybody doing something different. Like it's people that was already doing real estate. They just were doing fix and flip. The people that was already building. So it was other builders still coming, and they still was learning stuff. So it's like it ain't really like nobody that can't come. Like it's still gonna be some gems there for you to help you get everything done cheaper. Some people just came for the connections. They just wanted the GC, the architect, the engineer. They just wanted them connections. Cause if you get the wrong one of them, you're gonna pay way more than what you're paying for the boot camp. Just trying to find the right person. So like it all depends on what value you're looking for. But the value there, all type of value. You get your credit done, you getting everything done, you getting built up. Like you could turn into a brand new person. Like you could be down and out, bad credit. Come to the boot camp, you get your credit right, and we tell you what to do with the credit. Like
Yeah.
what can't beat that.
Yeah,
But
one
it is
stop
what it
shop.
is. Some people sleep, some people ready. Like I could just teach you the game. I can't make you get out here and do it. That's on you. You got to
Lead
do
them,
that part yourself.
lead them
And
to the water. You can't make them drink, man.
Right.
that, that all this is done with other people's money. So it's not money that you're going, if you have a 9 to 5 job, you're not going to use the money that you're getting from that job that you're going to every day. This is using other people's money.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. That one thing too. That was one thing I had to come back in for. Like, hey, Gigi, man, I'm having issues with these people. These people playing with me, man, and they stopping me because I'm 794. You know what I mean? So,
Us,
ain't no,
this
yeah,
guy's been having me laugh. He's kept me laughing from day one. The minute he walked into the classroom, it was you, right? You got the microphone and you over there trying to start rapping.
yeah. I got up and stood up. Cause the thing is, I done the fix and flip. I don't like it. I mean, it was nice. It's something I wanted to do, but I always wanted to know how to build it. And when you go in there and get that step by step, I'm talking about step by step, man, you gonna do this. If this is what you were doing, any person that was doing fix and flips, all that rehab and stuff, when you come in that boot camp and get that type of information, the light bulb gonna come on. Cause anybody that really in real estate, man, honestly, really do want to be a builder. At the
Right.
end of the day, ultimately, you want to be a builder because you want to maximize your profits and your generational wealth. That's the most important thing. Cause you can keep the house and use the other people's money. So when you get that one
Right.
stop shop, man, you got to come on to the boot camp. I can't promote it enough. I'm gonna stand on it.
Right.
I'm staying on it. And if y'all need me to come out there and just pass out some paper or something out there at the boot camp that weekend, you know, I'll be out there, man. Hey, then if you ain't from Florida, man, you get the beach, man. What? Man,
Right. And
it's a vacation and an education.
this one right on the beach. This time we right on the beach. We at Clearwater Beach doing it.
Oh man, yeah, that's wonderful, man.
That's the number one tourist beach it is down here in Florida.
Number one.
So they getting that with the boot camp. So it's like you got a vacation and a learning experience at the same time.
Oh, they really gonna be woe when you. I ain't getting no nuggets up, man. I ain't getting no nuggets up, man. Cause that was. I'm just gonna say day two. After all the information, day two was like it was that extra kick, man. You know what I'm saying? When you get to actualize, when you get to see it. Like Ross say, man, I need to see it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Man, when you go to seeing it and how you know what I'm saying, how day two went. Oh man, day one was very informative. That's the information. You know what I'm saying? But when you see the information being applied by somebody that been doing this 10 years and giving you the game, man, you ain't gonna get this nowhere else. You don't get it nowhere else, man. So yeah, if y'all need me, bro, just hit me up, man. I'm available, man.
I got you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
100K play, man.
All day. Ain't 100. We don't want it.
I know that, right? And really, hey, Andy, it's really more than 100K. You just be telling them that.
Yeah,
They don't know that
that's
yet.
just the minimum. That's just the minimum. That's just, if it ain't at least 100, if we going 140, 150, that's really what it is. But I ain't gonna
I'm
tell
trying
them that
to.
because everybody ain't gonna be able to make that amount. So I just keep it at 100. Because if you don't make 100,
Yeah,
you're running the playroom.
make 100, man. Keep it a buck, huh?
It's 100.
All right, brother. Y'all be easy, man.
All right,
I'll
you
let you
too.
know the outcome of that, GG, how that go. All
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
right,
All right.
brother.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. You guys drop your credit scores. I want to see what you got going on. Strictly hustling. Andy, can you explain how refi works?
How what works?
Refi?
Oh, refinance. That's basically when you're done building the house, what you're gonna do is just refinance. You're gonna take another mortgage out. Like you're gonna just say your house worth 400,000. You can take out up to 70%, 70 to 80% of what the house worth. So basically, you can take out. What I do is like if it's worth 400, I'm gonna take out probably 250. It may cost me 200 to do the whole project, but I'm gonna take out 250 just to have a little extra 50 to play with, and then still have like 150 in equity still in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you taking the 250 out, and then when you take the 250 out, that's what your new mortgage is gonna be on that 250. So your mortgage may be like 2 grand, and basically you can just rent it out, well Airbnb it, or do the traveling nurses and just have them pay that 2 grand off, and then if you make anything over that 2 grand, that's extra, and then it's like you already got your money back out the property with a little more, so you're already up, you winning. Like it's like a free property that's appreciating, and it's a write off. It's just all type of wins.
Mm-hmm.
And when you take out that mortgage, that refi, that's untaxable. So you ain't got to pay no taxes on it. Cause you don't get taxed on no loan. So it's like you just winning all the way around.
Mm-hmm. Drop your guys' credit scores. What do you guys have going on right now with the credit scores? I want to see what you guys are doing. You have over 700. What are you guys doing with that credit score? Andy, so what do you think about the recession?
I think I've been in recession my whole life. That don't mean nothing to me. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
never been out of it. My whole life been in recession. It didn't never affect me. So it's like the rent prices don't go down in the recession. So we up. We billing at 200 property or rent for 2,500 easy. So it's like we still be up 500 a month during the recession. So it ain't. I don't think nothing about it. It ain't gonna affect what we got going on. Let's just say, okay, the houses we doing is worth 400, and if the recession do happen, they say it go down what 15, 20%. That'd mean the house will go down to like 320, 350, 340. We still up. We only pay 200. So that's for other people that's buying at these high prices. That's for people buying at market value. They gonna get hit by the recession. We ain't. We up. We going in way below that.
No lies 5616. I'm gonna put you on the live. I'm gonna request you come on live. I've been seeing you a lot. Um,
This phone might die too. I'm gonna have to jump on my other phone when this one die.
that's why you don't start lives anymore.
Right.
Come on the live. No lies 5616. He declined. He or she declined. Um, this whole country has a house shortage, so building is where it's at. Oh, he's at work.
Yeah, it's like it's so much demand out here for houses to where like it ain't gonna really affect much. Like it ain't gonna be nothing like the last time. I mean, it was the last recession, it was like everybody was getting mortgages. Everybody and their mama could get a mortgage. So the mortgage company, the banks, was caused that last one. This one is everybody buying cash. So it's like a whole different thing. And everybody paying above value. So the people with regular programs like the program first time home buyers, all of them, they can't even get no house. So they can't even use that. So if the market do go down a little bit, that's just gonna make it available for them to get houses. So it's still gonna be the houses still gonna be getting sold or getting, they're still gonna be needing them. So I don't see it doing what everybody's talking about it's gonna do. But everybody got their own opinion. But I don't, I come from nothing, so we don't look at it like that. We ain't never had nothing, so we just know how to grind and get it. We know how to live through it.
Is Express Rentals Tampa? Is that Danny?
Yep.
Why are you live, Mr. Danny? I'm walking my dogs. Andy's walking
Put
himself.
Danny on here. Put Danny
He,
on
he just
here.
declined live.
Danny declined.
As much as you stay in my phone, you're not gonna come on the live.
Me and Danny used to be together crying about Turo.
I
That's
know.
how bad our cars were doing on Turo, how the money was slowing up. I told Danny, man, I'm finna get out of Turo. I'm finna sell my car. So I sold all 7 of the cars and I just went back to doing my real estate. By that churro, there was a play that I thought I was gonna take it and run with, but it wasn't what it was. I was listening to all these people talking about do this, do that, get all these cars, get this, get that, and it wasn't what it was. Had to
Dan-
let it go, come back home to what I know. What up? What up?
Danny came to me for credit repair, Andy. And what he failed to tell me is that he had over 300 inquiries on his report.
Right.
He said it's only a few. Now he wants me to work on his girlfriend or his wife's. I'm like, man, what does she have going on? You have to warn me.
Right.
Yeah, he's not coming on.
Let's see if they got any more questions. If not, then we can end it. Are we coming back on here Thursday?
Yeah. Do you guys have any other questions? Credit, real estate? No lies 50. Oh, I think no lies is trying to hop on,
Yeah.
trying to hide. He's trying to hide from his boss. We're trying to get you guys to fire your boss, not hide from your boss.
They get no high limit credit card, they can make that happen.
How many days is it boot camp, Andy?
2 days. Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm. 2 days. It's Saturday and Sunday. Backed up inquiries because of car notes. He's doing Turo, so whenever you go apply for a car loan, they just don't run your report one time. They'll run it at least 5-6 times. So that's how that gentleman had so many inquiries. Let's see. Strictly hustling. Andy answered that question about refi. I think his phone died. He's about to hop online again. Y'all don't have any questions about credit. Let me add Andy back on. And
Yes, ma'am.
I think we went over the refi, how it works. You do not understand it strictly?
Huh?
I'm asking him if you didn't understand how refining works.
Is that an old question?
No.
Refinancing is when you take a property and then you just take out another you take out a mortgage on it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what I do, like, just say, okay, what we do is, like, when we do the building, we get to the foundation process. Once we get to the foundation, while we get the foundation up, then we do have a hard money lender. We have them lend us give us a loan to finish the project. And we have the hard money lender, but he couldn't give us a loan. Basically, we're going to pay anywhere between 12 to 15%. We're going to get a high interest rate and make it charge some points. So basically, we're going to be into a loan we really don't want. But we just getting a loan because it's easy accessible, and we're using that to finish the project. And then once we finish that project, we're going to go back into a regular loan, like a bank loan or either a private loan, to where we get a lower rate. Mm-hmm. So then basically, we're going to just say we got 200 from that first loan. That second loan, when we refi, we get that second loan, we're going to get probably 250. We're going to get a little more, and then we're going to get it at a lower rate, and that's considered a refi. And then we're going to get that for 30 years, and we'll get a lower payment. And then with a lower payment, take some money out, still have equity in it. That's the refi. We just refinance.
So your sister is going through the process right now. You want to talk about that, Mika?
Yeah, basically, one of the projects we got, we had a house in the front. We built the ADU in the back, the accessory dwelling unit. And then we had a mortgage on the front property. It was a low mortgage, probably $90K or something like that. And then once we refinanced, once we built the one in the back, we refinance it because what they do, they come out there and they appraise the whole property. And when they appraise it, you can get 75 to 70 to 80% of what the property worth. And you can take that amount out. So basically, when they came out and appraised it, it was in the threes. So basically, you was able to take, it was owed at 80, just say 90 on it, and now you're able to take out, just say 270. So 270 minus the 90, that basically you get to walk away with 180K.
Mm-hmm.
With a mortgage of probably like, we'll just say 2,000, 2,100. So you'll be paying 2,100, and you got like a duplex paying for it. And then you walk away with 100 and something, 180K. That's tax free. And when you really only had 90K in the property,
Mm-hmm.
you owed 90K for the first mortgage, pay that off, and now you got 180K to the good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What is
like,
so now? What is she gonna do with that property?
keep it Airbnb.
What's the projected profit?
Airbnb, just with one of the units, averaging probably like $5,000 a month.
5,000. That's one.
And now it's two.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the game.
And now what's she gonna do with the 180,000?
I ain't saying the 100. I was giving you numbers.
Oh.
You're not saying the exact number. I'm just saying. But with that money, she giving it to me to invest it for. It may be that. It may be a little more. But can't put people business in the streets.
Yeah, so they're basically gonna do the same process all over again. They took the money out.
Just keep repeating it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna take some of it. Take probably about 50K, and do what we have to do to the bottom one, to the part, to the garage, and then the rest of it just keep reinvesting.
No lies, 50. Did you hide from your boss yet or no? Yeah. So all this, the entire process, Mika's using other people's money to bring in, just with one, bringing in $5,000. Just one.
Right. But then that 5,000. That's not gonna be an every month thing. It may be some months where it might be 2,500, 3,000. So, but that's still covering the mortgage and still giving you over a grand compared to a lot of people out here in different states and different areas. They get rentals. They could tell you they got 100 doors, but they're only making $200-300 per door.
Mm-hmm.
Once you got all these doors for, you barely making money on it, and if something happens to where a repair come up, you end up making no money for the year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ain't making over, some people if you making over 500 to 1,000 a door, it really don't make sense.
Yeah.
Because if they say you make 500 per doors, that's how much a month. I mean a year. That's $6,000 a year. If the AC go out, the AC gonna cost you $6,000. So it'd be like you made nothing that whole year.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta do your numbers, make sure your numbers make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, like the houses I have, they make me at least $1,000, and they're all from military. And that's because I get them, like either the renter pays me or I get his boss daddy to get. Somebody's gonna pay me. Any day now. Oh, he says he knows any day now I'm gone. Can I fire you? That's what it's for you to start taking care of yourself, to start investing in yourself, and not relying on people to put a dollar. No lies, 56. Just because you have doors, making money. Exactly, Miss Keisha.
Right. So you just watch out when you hear a lot of people getting on Instagram talking about how many doors they got. And another thing too, these people that be claiming they have all these doors, but they be in partnerships. It may be an apartment building. It may be a 60-door apartment building, but it's 5, 10 people that are put in for the apartment building. So you got all these doors, but you don't own these doors. It's like y'all got a percentage of these doors. So you just got bragging rights, but you ain't really making no money.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch out for that too. A lot of people just saying what they got, but you know, it is what it is. A lot of partnerships going on out here, so they may be getting $1 million stuff, but it's putting in 100,000 a piece, and then what they getting out of it may be 20 total, 20, 30K a year.
Mm-hmm.
And they split it all up, so it's like, was it really worth it?
No, that's true. Y'all got any other questions? Nobody dropped their credit score. What's your guys' credit score? Put it in the comments. Own it. You're there. Want to be in score or in that range.
We can do that next time. 8:30.
Yeah, we've been in for a minute. All right.
Hour and a half. Good. Yeah, we're gonna go here Thursday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we're gonna hop online on Thursday at
How
7.
you fortune ready? Don't be on here being no ghost. You're on here trying to figure out what you need to figure out. You're getting the game for free. Well, you gonna ask the question. Like, don't waste your opportunities in life. Like, take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Somebody giving you the game for free, and you ain't taking advantage of it. You know, you ain't ready to make no moves.
Let me try to bring another one up. Got a 590. Let me see why he has a 590. Another. Y'all be coming. All right. Another one. I just requested you to come on the line.
Who?
It's his name is another one. I figured out how to remove people.
Oh, you boss him up.
I know. Another one. Come on the line.
Right on.
Yeah. Greatness investment. I'm requesting you right now too.
The boot camp taking place in Clearwater, Florida.
Yeah,
You
hi.
just sent me a video. Miss Flawless Birds. What's going on?
How you doing?
All right. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you guys doing today?
We
Beautiful.
doing
So
all right.
why is your score so low?
I just actually had a lot of things going on. Very young. I grabbed a lot of credit cards. I just didn't really pay attention to credit very young.
So what you got in there?
Uh-huh.
Mostly like student loans. That's mostly my thing. Just student loans.
When are you not paying on them or how are they affecting you?
Yeah, I haven't paid on. I haven't paid on them. Actually, I just haven't paid on them. Actually, because I never finished it. It wasn't worth it.
Who are the loans through?
The Nelnet, I believe Nelnet or something like that.
Do they stem from Avient? Or is it Navient?
I believe so.
Navient went through a nationwide lawsuit and contact your attorney general, the state attorney general.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, APG.
Uh-huh.
Just fix it for him. I'll pay for it.
Okay, for sure. Because I just caught the ending of it. And I heard you say that, and I just was like, "Hey, I'm gonna just throw it out there." And I didn't see nobody else do it, so I was like, "Shoot, why not?"
Thanks.
For him doing it, just fix it. I got it.
No, for sure.
For him
I
getting
definitely.
on here,
I'll try
I
to tap
got
in
it.
next time at the beginning of the session, see what's going on.
We'll be on Thursday at 7 o'clock.
Definitely, I'll be there.
You heard Andy though, right? That we're gonna fix your credit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So DM me so I can get your information. Okay.
All right, for sure, definitely.
All right. We'll
All
talk
right.
All right, y'all.
That's all it took. All right. So
All right.
hour and a half, Andy. Let's go.